Ladies and gentlemen, let us continue from where we left off with PlanetBase. I have been playing an awful lot of this game between recordings, and I've got much further than when I had previously at the time of recording this. However, it does mean that I've also kind of like forgotten what's going on with our world. We are creating more power over here, and so it seems like we're doing okay for power. I think we're doing okay for power. Let's have a look at the power grid. Ooh, okay, so at night we're not nearly producing enough, but I guess that is because the wind speed is bare minimum at best. In fact, the wind speed is really still. And by really still, I mean there is no wind at all. We're not producing any lick of power whatsoever. This explains why we need some more capacitance. Okay. Water, we need to produce a hell of a lot more than that, and oxygen we're doing okay. So water needs to be produced in vastly greater quantities if we are going to produce enough food, because I do not want to go through a food crisis. We need food, it's important. Let me place one here, fantastic. Okay, how are we doing resources wise? Ooh, metal seems to be our limiting factor. Okay, we've got 3 mines now, cool, let's prioritize the mines so everyone does as much mining as they can. Do we have ourselves a landing pad? We must do. Sorry, I've just completely forgotten where we were. Ooh, there's water's being queued over here as well. Okay, I've got a lot of water being queued. Biodomes wise, we have 1, 2 medium size or large size of the biodomes. Okay, interesting. And none of these have got any ore in them whatsoever. So ore is our limiting factor. It's not the metal, it's the ore, and the distinction is important. Excuse me. We also run out of spares, but I believe we do have... Again, we need metal, which we need ore for. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this is going. My landing pad is here. Right. So, what we really want now is as many people as we can get. Our food supply is diminishing. We need to be looking at producing more food for all these people. But for now, let's get in a fair amount of people. I'm gonna want a lot of biologists and a few engineers, a few medics, and a few guards. So 30%, 30%, 20, and 10. Yeah, we'll go for that. So this actually sets the target for the base so that the landing ships will try and build us towards that goal. I didn't realise that. I thought it was just for each landing, which is why I was prioritising one and then prioritising the other. If we just leave it like that, it ought to work pretty nicely from now on. Okay, let's speed up time and get our show on the road. So it's important to keep an eye on these grids. This is something that I wasn't doing with enough patience, with enough dedication. This is probably the most important one, I think, but we can also have metal and bioplastic. Bioplastic, we're doing okay, but we're not really producing enough, and metal, we're definitely not producing enough. So our goal for this episode, I've not set my timer like usual. Oh, trading ship has landed. Our goal for this episode is to make these gradients as steep as possible, so that we can be producing more than ever. Okay, let me just set a little timer so that I don't run over time. It's the problem with this game. The big problem with this game is that it's so addictive, you just kind of forget what you're doing. We don't really need anything from you. Spares might be nice. But what could we pay with them? There's nothing... I guess medical supplies. What's your 40% commission? Hell yes. We'll take all of these for 40% commission. 200... can we level it out with... you know what, just take it, Cool. Yeah, 40% commission is pretty good. I've seen people charge up to 65%, so... Even though it's not a great trade and we kind of need the stuff that we have, we may as well go for it. Right. Oh, my lovely little people. We've got power, water, and over here we also have water. We should probably let these be produced. I just want to I've prioritized the mines. If we take a look at resource production, what about ore? Take a look at our ore production. Here we go, it's starting to rise now that I've prioritized the mines. If they prioritize the mines, then the processors may not have enough workers to actually, you know, work them to keep them running. But it ought to be okay for now, I believe. Our control center we have for when we need to start filling that with things. Robotics facility, meh, may have been a waste of resources, but hey. And we do have a biodome. And we do have a canteen. Okay. Cool. Cool. Personnel, we haven't really had anyone die, have we? Good, that's good. More colonists! Welcome to the colony. What am I doing in terms of living arrangements? I've got one dorm that's for 12 people. And... is that it? No, one dorm and one cabin. 12, 17... Currently room for 17, and I've got 42. Okay, that's not good enough. We need more cabins. I'm going to build a big cabin. Somewhere out of the way, ideally. It's not really out the way is the problem. I guess over... no, we're going to be expanding our base over in this direction, I feel. So... space is a bit of an issue. We really don't want to block off our potential expansion routes with dead ends like this. I'll build it here. There. I'm not sure how many people we can get into that, but hopefully it'll be enough. And I think we'll also build another biodome. Having 3 may seem like overkill, but it'll be worth it for when we realise we're having a food crisis. We've got meals and GM tomatoes. Nah, I haven't got enough to buy any of that. Also, what is your commission? 60%, see? Nah. I'm alright, thanks. So, I really need these things constructing, so I probably oughtn't to be spamming more. Colonist ship. Looks like that was a medic. Nice. Sick bay. We have lab. We have sick bay. That's good enough for now. Let's place another bed. We do have the bioplastic for it. So whatever bioplastic improvements we can make, I suppose we should be making them. This is our little multi-dome. Do we have any more room? Another decorative plant, perhaps? No? No more room for anything else? Ah, that's boring. Bed has been built in the sick bay. Fantastic. Control center. We may as well put on security desk. And, oh, these cost metal as well. Okay. We won't go too far ahead of ourselves then if they cost metal. Food-wise, this biodome is doing pretty well. This one, yep, we've got plenty of staff working on both. Keeping this one functioning is good. Good work. Plenty of ore now being created from our 3 mines. Having 3 is a nice idea. It's a shame this one's entrance is all the way over here. It's a bit annoying. If I could place another airlock, I might do that. I don't know. I think we'll end up... we may end up having to, like, escape through in this direction. In which case... it may be worthwhile not having this here. We'll have more capacity. We've got a load of things queued anyway. We'll have a solar panel. Might be able to put one there if we can get enough room. Okay, let's look at our production. Ore has taken a surge since I prioritized the mines. Which is good. If we have a good quantity of ore, then we can start producing a lot of metal. Which means another processing area might be in order. If it wasn't for the fact that we have plenty of ore, we just don't have anyone working on it. So, I'm now going to deprioritize the mines. We have 24 lots of ore. We can now turn that all into metal, please. And we should watch our metal steadily climb. That was a bit quick for it to actually have been a proper climb, but we should see, like, these two kind of cross over. One becomes the negative of the other. Plants-wise, I did sell a load of our supplies, but it doesn't seem like... well, no one's sick at the moment, so we're doing okay. This cabin needs to be built. Water extractor. This is a bit of a dead end. I think I may want to put another landing pad over here. If we have another biodome and maybe another multi-dome or something, I really want to keep everyone happy. See, look, you're sad. I need everyone to be happy. Might have a big multi-dome. And another dorm. And an airlock for a mine. Could do another processing facility. Can we squeeze that all in there? Let me just plan this out. So if we have a processing plant here, like that, we're only going to have room for one airlock. It's one big thing and one airlock, it seems. Do I prioritize happiness in this area? Or do I prioritize that lower down? I think for now I'll just... I may actually put the big starport thing there, because we have a bigger landing pad. That might not be a bad placement. If we could get 2 airlocks. Yeah. Okay, cabin has been built. Good. Okay, we will have this here, and then we'll have room for more airlocks. There we go. Okay, cabin. Now this one is like a medium-sized cabin, which means how many beds can we get in here, actually? I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. The other one can do 5. This one can do 4, 5, 6, 7, it seems. We've run out of spares. We've run out of spares, that-o. No, at least everyone, now these are all being used, we're turning that ore into precious metal. Spares, spares, spares. Where is my spare production? Where's my factory? Here. Okay, cool. Now we could start manufacturing guns. We're not really a massive colony yet, are we? Yeah, let's just turn this into another spares production. There we go. Actually, is it necessary? No, you know what? No, not necessary. We'll do that another time. Bird has been built. More colonists have arrived. How is everything doing? See, metal's taken a surge whilst ore has fallen because we're turning them in. I think I'll just keep on sinusoidally, like, you know, adjusting the priorities so that ore rises, then metal rises, then ore falls, then metal falls, etc, etc, etc. Spares is a bit of a problem. Standing reached. Your colony is known by everyone. Prestige, in other words. I've reached 100 prestige. Cool. That's getting a rather big colony now, isn't it? We're expanding. Things are going well. Okay. Trading ship. You have nothing of worth to me. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, these have been produced. I'm happy with water, or I think I should be happy with water. Yes, 25 out of 10. Okay. Power and oxygen. We want more O2. So we're going to be expanding in this direction with all of our resources and things like that. And I guess more power can be... Excuse me, more power can be added on in this direction. And maybe hooking this corner here. So... For now... Should we do another biodome? More storage, perhaps? What is the biggest thing that we need right now? I reckon you can never have too many biodomes. But I just don't think that's the placement for it. I really don't think it is. Ooh. Oh, someone died in the mine. Yeah, that's another thing we can build, a telescope. We should do that at some point. I think storage. We are reaching capacity with that storage facility, aren't we? And also having storage near the starport is a good idea, so yeah, storage. No, that's a lab. That's an infirmary, even. Storage. Please tell me I have room for the starport after doing this. In fact, if I do it the other way around, if I put the starport as far there as I can, and then try and build... It's not going to work, is it? I'm just going to have to need an airlock. I'm not even going to be able to get the airlock in. God damn it. No, cancel, 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 cancel. Okay, forget about the starport being there. In which case, we will do I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this area. It might just be more cabins. I think we might just do more cabins, you know. Screw it, we're going to build more cabins. And then we can do telescope and power and things. I'm going to build one more cabin and then fit in as much power as I can. So I'm looking at this. Trading ship has landed. Come on, connect. There we go. Okay, cabin's gonna be there. Trading ship, what do you have? Nothing I want. Nothing I want at all. Can we also get an airlock out here? Nope, seems like I've ruined my chance of getting an airlock there. And we have more colonists, okay. So, I believe the canteen and food situation is going to become our next problem. If we take a look at the graphs, food's doing alright. Metal has risen sufficiently, so let's now prioritize... Oh, sandstorm. I was going to say let's prioritize mining, but I guess there's no reason to. Not with a sandstorm. But we will do that next. Whoa, did you just walk? Yeah, to get to this area, they kind of have to take a bit of a rubbish route from that, don't they? No, well. Right, that's going to be going there. And we're going to be having... more power over here. Let's make it a big turbine. Or let's make it a really big solar panel. Massive solar panel. It's a good use of energy. And hopefully we can build another capacitor over in this area. We can. Nice. Like that. Okay, that area is basically blocked off. This entire base isn't designed as neatly as I'd like it to be. In fact, my most successful colony I've ever created is a really nice, neat, like, layered design. But it's too late for us to change any of that, so we have to make do with what we have, I'm afraid. Is that a big one? Large. Very large. Okay. So I want another biodome. I need more water to support the biodome. Actually, no, I probably won't, actually. That's pretty good. It'll be biodome, storage, airlock landing pad, or starport, or whatever it's called. And if we build them over towards this direction, and then we have room to expand the colony this way, I think we'll be able to build here. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. And then we'll also be able to produce more oxygen, because we have 54 people, and we are producing oxygen sufficient for... 62. Ooh, okay, we have 53 people. That's not good. At least the sandstorm is abated now. Okay, let's get building. So, we want... biodome. I want it to be a big one as well. If we have room for it, that is. Yeah. Biodome. Storage. That's a processing plant. Let's just try and build... Starport. Come on, come on, come on, don't do this to me. Ah, the placement is terrible. Okay, I can go there. Yeah, that works. That's good enough. Starport. And then we'll have... Wait, that's the biodome. Airlock will be there. And storage will be... here. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. It's a big drain of resources, but hey. And now that we have less ore, we can prioritize the mines again. So we can get that big influx of ore. And hey, this cabin has been built. Great. Fill it with beds. for all our new colonists. Okay, we are keeping a handle on the situation. Things are not as bad as they could be. I'm glad we have no no massive issues plaguing us. Power capacitance is getting better, because we're building that. Water capacitance is pretty good, but water capacitance isn't really required because these things just trundle away all the time. It would have been better to probably build another extractor. But oh well. Instead of these tanks. I wonder if I could build in this direction. I'm not going to, I'm just testing the idea. No, I can't get anything through that gap there. Okay, so. Metal has risen to a nice height, bioplastic is still doing pretty well, and food took a bit of a dive. Did I spend a load of food, or is that just people eating it? I guess it's just people eating it. Canteen! I feel like we're going to be facing problems because this canteen is designed really badly. Should we... I'm going to reorganize the canteen. I know it's not a great thing to do, but believe me, it's required. So that we can get another table in. Oh. Cycle that. Meal maker. And TV screen there. And that there, and put some potted plants in. Come on, potted plants, everyone likes potted plants. Everyone likes them, they're happy. Yay, happiness. Ooh, and there goes the end of today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching PlanetBase. Let's see who we've got. Who are you? You are a biologist and a worker. That's good. We do... Oh no, it's a guard even. Biologist and a guard. How many guards do we have now? Because I've started letting them in. Stats. 6 guards. Okay, that's pretty good. Bed has been built. And now we're improving the layout of all this. Don't be sad, you're going to have a TV screen there in a minute. And you've also got a potted plant to look at. That'll keep you nice and happy. Thank you all for watching. And I shall see you all next time. Hi there, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, then you may well enjoy some of the other stuff I do. There's Let's Plays, live streams every Sunday, and of course a variety of interesting gaming videos. Take a look, and don't forget that if you feel like it, you are welcome to support me over at my Patreon page. Big thanks to all my patrons. If you liked the video, please do like the video, and I will see you all next time.